Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Atikah Shakirah binti Mohamad. In this video, I'm gonna talk about a review on one of the chapter in the book Dr. Jamal Badak, Creative Thinking in Islam. The topic is about thinking styles in the Quran. There are 15 thinking styles that were mentioned in this book. As we know that Quran is the revelation from Allah to our Prophet Mohamad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. It is also Allah's words to be conveyed to all mankind. The first thinking style that I will discuss in this video is inquisitive thinking. Inquisitive thinking means the use of questions. This thinking can be relatable with our daily life, for example, in teaching and learning session. In the teaching and learning session, students are encouraged to ask questions so that they can understand better. Besides that, humans are born with curiosity. For example, kids, they ask anything what they see in front of them. This is to develop their mind, so the adults should teach them. Don't get mad at them if they ask anything weird or anything, just answer it. The second one is objective thinking. Objective thinking means the use of proof and evidence. Now, this thinking style also to avoid from personal interest or bias. Nowadays, there are too many fake news that were spread in our world. This is because of many of us didn't check the authenticity of the information. The authenticity of the information is very, very important for us to check before we spread it to others, because it can make the word fuse. Other than that, scholar of Islamic jurisprudence also use many sources before they make any rulings. This is to make sure that their ruling are authenticated and did not against the Islamic law. Sharia is very important, so we need to have proof and evidence before we spread any information or we give any information. The proof and evidence is very important to support our information. The last thinking style that attract my attention is wishful thinking. Wishful thinking means the use of wishes and make-believe. It is defined as something that wish that are impossible for us to get. For example, when we get older, we want to be younger again, but when we become adults, we want to be kids, because kids, they didn't have any problem to think. Another reason why we didn't want to be older is because we didn't want to make to see our face wrinkle. So that's why we want to get younger, but it was something impossible. We cannot turn back time, but we need to move forward. Besides that, another example that I took from the Quran is in the Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 96. The meaning is, and you will surely find them the most greedy of people for life, even more than those associate others with Allah. One of them wishes that he could be granted like 1,000 years, but it will not remove him in the least from the coming punishment, that he should be granted life, and Allah is seeing of what they do. But that was all impossible. When we dead, we cannot turn back unless it was permission from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. In the conclusion, I hope that all of us can apply all of these thinking styles in our daily routine and use the intellect or akal that was given from Allah to us. Allah encouraged us to think, so use it properly and according to the Islamic law. Do not follow something blindly that you didn't even know about it. Use the akal and think. Don't just follow others without knowing anything. The second one is we need to read Quran we need to read Quran with full attention so that we can have deep understanding in the Quran. Make Quran as our guidance and guideline. That's all from me. I hope that you all can get benefits from this video. Thank you for watching and listening.